Hey there, Social Security family. It's Kadar from How to Guys, and I've got September 2025 payment news that's going to make this month absolutely incredible for your financial security. Whether you're receiving SSI, SSDI, Social Security retirement, or VA benefits, what I'm about to reveal could be the financial game changer you've been waiting for. Listen, I know times have been tough. I know you've been stretching every dollar, making impossible choices between medicine and groceries, between rent and utilities. But September 2025 is different. September 2025 is your month to breathe again. And before you think this is just another payment schedule video, let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind. Some of you watching right now are going to see money in September in ways that feel almost too good to be true. Not because of some miracle, not because of some government handout, but because of timing, strategy, and knowledge that most people simply don't have. So grab a pen, grab some paper, and get comfortable, because we're about to dive deep into the September 2025 payment schedule that could literally change your financial life. Now, I want to start with something that's going to sound almost magical, but I need you to trust me on this. If you're receiving SSI, Supplemental Security Income, September 2025 has what I call the early payment advantage. And no, that's not some fancy financial term I made up. It's a real phenomenon that happens when the calendar works in your favor. Your September SSI payment, that's $967 for individuals, $1,450 for couples, isn't coming on September 1st like you might expect. Why? Because September 1st falls on Labor Day, a federal holiday. So the government moves your payment to the last business day of August. That means your September SSI payment is hitting your account on Friday, August 29th. Friday, August 29th. Write that down. Circle it. This is money that's coming earlier than expected, giving you extra time to plan and budget for the entire month of September. Now, I want you to think about what that means for your cash flow. Think about what that means for your planning. Think about what that means for your peace of mind. Because when you know money is coming early, when you can plan around it, when you can budget with confidence, everything changes. But SSI recipients, here's something that's going to blow your mind. That SSI payment isn't just money, it's your key to unlocking a treasure chest of additional benefits that most people don't even know exists. When you receive SSI, you're automatically eligible for Medicaid, which covers your medical expenses, prescription drugs, and often dental and vision care. You qualify for SNAP food assistance, which can add $200 to $300 monthly in food purchasing power. You might be eligible for Section 8 housing assistance, which can reduce your housing costs to just 30% of your income. You could qualify for Medicare savings programs that cover your Medicare premiums, deductibles, and copayments. You might be eligible for ABLE accounts that let you save money for disability-related expenses without affecting your benefits. And many states have additional programs, utility assistance, phone discounts, transportation vouchers. We're talking about benefits that could add up to $500, $800, even $1,200 in additional monthly value. This isn't just about the SSI payment, it's about leveraging that payment into a comprehensive support system that could change your life. Now, let's talk about Social Security retirement and SSDI payments, because this is where strategic timing becomes absolutely critical for your financial planning. If you started receiving Social Security before May 1997, or if you receive both SSI and Social Security, your September payment is coming on Wednesday, September 3rd. Wednesday, September 3rd. For dual-eligible recipients who got their SSI early on August 29th, you're looking at two payments within just a few days of each other. Think about what that kind of money could do for your family. Think about the bills you could pay off. Think about the groceries you could buy without stress. Think about the medical appointments you could finally afford. Think about the peace of mind that comes with financial security. But for most of you watching, your Social Security payment timing depends on your birthday, and I'm going to walk you through each group with the kind of detail that helps you plan not just for September, but for the rest of the year. Now, before I give you those dates, let me share something that's going to put all of this in perspective. The average Social Security retirement benefit in 2025 is $1,976 per month. That's $23,712 annually. With the two 5% COLA increase that kicked in this year. That's $48 more monthly than 2024. Real money. Real purchasing power. Real security. But here's what most people don't realize. If you delayed retirement until age 70, your maximum benefit could be as high as $5,108 per month. That's over $61,000 annually. If you filed at full retirement age, you're looking at up to $4,018 monthly. Even if you started early at 62, that's still up to $2,710 per month. For SSDI recipients, the average benefit is $1,537 monthly, with a maximum of $3,822. And here's something crucial that could save you thousands. If you're working while receiving SSDI, you need to stay below the substantial gainful activity limit of $1,530 per month. Stay below that threshold, and your benefits remain secure. Go over it, and you could lose everything. Now, let me give you those birthday-based payment dates, and I want you to think about how this timing can work for your monthly budget planning. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of any month, your Social Security or SSDI payment for September is coming on Wednesday, September 10th. Wednesday, September 10th. This is your money day. This is when your financial security for the month gets locked in. Here's something about this timing that most people never consider. September 10th falls right in the middle of the first third of the month, which makes it perfect for early month bill paying. Your mortgage, your car payment, your insurance premiums, they're often due in the first half of the month. Getting your Social Security on September 10th gives you that crucial window to handle these expenses with confidence. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, your payment arrives on Wednesday, September 17th. Wednesday, September 17th. This is what I call power timing because it gives you the ability to handle both early month and late month expenses with confidence. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, your payment is scheduled for Wednesday, September 24th. Wednesday, September 24th. End of month timing that helps you close out September strong and start October with momentum. But here's where this gets really exciting, and this is information that could be worth thousands of dollars to some of you watching. If you're a retired teacher, firefighter, police officer, postal worker, or any other public service employee who is affected by the windfall elimination provision or government pension offset, the Social Security Fairness Act has officially repealed both WP and GPO. This means up to 2.8 million public workers are getting back what was unfairly taken from them for decades. We're talking about monthly increases of $360 to $1,190. Some people are receiving lump sum retroactive payments going back to January 2024. The SSA reports that over 91% of these cases have already been processed automatically. If you're one of these public workers, your September payment could be significantly higher than you expect. Check your MySSA account immediately to see if you're one of the beneficiaries of this historic change. Now, let me talk about something that affects every single person watching this video: the tax implications of your Social Security benefits. Because understanding this could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Your Social Security payments are not automatically taxed. They're only taxed if your combined income exceeds certain thresholds. For individuals, that threshold is $25,000. For married couples filing jointly, it's $32,000. Even if you exceed these thresholds, only a portion of your benefits becomes taxable, never the full amount. And here's something crucial: SSI is never taxed, period. It doesn't matter how much other income you have, SSI remains completely tax-free. Let me also talk about the protection your benefits have from debt collectors. Your Social Security benefits are protected from most types of debt collection. Credit card companies can't touch them. Medical debt collectors can't garnish them. Only federal debts like student loans or back taxes and child support obligations can result in garnishment, and even then, there are strict limits. This protection extends to your bank account for up to 2 months' worth of benefits. So if you have $3,000 in Social Security benefits in your account, that money is protected from garnishment. Now, let me address something that I know is causing anxiety for many of you. What happens if your payment doesn't arrive on the expected date? First, don't panic. The SSA has a 3-business-day rule. Wait at least 3 business days past your scheduled date before taking action. If your payment still hasn't arrived, check your MySSA account online first. Often, there's information there about delays or issues. If you still don't see your payment, call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213. Have your Social Security number ready and be prepared to verify your identity. Make sure your banking information and mailing address are current in your MySSA account. Because if something has changed and the SSA doesn't know about it, that's the fastest way to cause delays. Let me also talk about VA disability compensation, because many of you receive both Social Security and VA benefits. VA disability also received that too. 5% COLA increase in 2025. If you have a 10% disability rating, you're receiving $175 monthly. At 20%, that's $347. At 30%, it's $538. And it scales up significantly for higher ratings. The best part about VA disability compensation: it's completely tax-free and doesn't affect your eligibility for other programs like SNAP, Medicaid, or housing assistance. Now, I want to address something that's been causing confusion in our community: work limits and how they affect your benefits. If you're under full retirement age and receiving Social Security, the annual earnings limit for 2025 is $23,400. That's $1,950 per month. If you earn more than this, your benefits will be temporarily reduced by $1 for every $2 you earn over the limit. If you reach full retirement age in 2025, that limit jumps to $62,160 annually, or $5,180 monthly. And here's the key: once you reach full retirement age, there are no earnings limits at all. You can earn as much as you want without affecting your Social Security benefits. Let me give you some additional benefits that many people don't know they're eligible for. If you're receiving SSI, you automatically qualify for Medicaid in most states. This covers your medical expenses, prescription drugs, and often dental and vision care. You likely qualify for SNAP food assistance, which can add $200 to $300 monthly in food purchasing power. You might be eligible for Section 8 housing assistance, which can reduce your housing costs to 30% of your income. You could qualify for Medicare savings programs that cover your Medicare premiums, deductibles, and copayments. You might be eligible for ABLE accounts that let you save money for disability-related expenses without affecting your benefits. These aren't just possibilities. For most SSI recipients, these are automatic eligibilities that you should be taking advantage of. Now, let me bring this all together with your complete September 2025 payment calendar, because this is your roadmap to financial security this month. Friday, August 29th, SSI payments, early because September 1st is Labor Day. Wednesday, September 3rd, Social Security for those who started before May 1997 or receive both SSI and Social Security. Wednesday, September 10th, Social Security retirement and SSDI for birthdays between the 1st and 10th. Wednesday, September 17th, Social Security retirement and SSDI for birthdays between the 11th and 20th. Wednesday, September 24th, Social Security retirement and SSDI for birthdays between the 21st and 31st. This is your money. This is your schedule. This is your security. But let me share one more thing that could make a real difference in your financial life. If you're receiving Social Security or SSI and you're struggling to make ends meet, there are additional programs available that most people don't know about. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program can help with utility bills. The Lifeline program can reduce your phone bill by up to $9.25 monthly. Local food banks and community organizations often have resources specifically for seniors and disabled individuals. Many states have additional programs for Social Security recipients: property tax exemptions, prescription drug assistance programs, transportation vouchers, and emergency assistance funds. You've earned these benefits through years of work and contribution to our society. You deserve to receive every dollar you're entitled to, on time, without hassle, and with dignity. And remember, if anyone calls, emails, or texts you claiming you need to pay a fee to receive these benefits, or asking for your personal information to expedite your payment, hang up immediately. The SSA will never contact you asking for payment or personal information. All legitimate communication comes through official mail or your MySSA account. If this information helped you understand your September payment schedule and maximize your benefits, please hit that like button and subscribe to How to Guys. Share this video with family members or friends who receive Social Security benefits. They need this information too. Drop a comment below and let me know what your September payments will help you accomplish. Whether it's catching up on bills, buying groceries, or just having a little breathing room, your story matters to this community. We're here for you every step of the way. Your September payments are confirmed, they're coming, and you can count on them. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.